This is Micah from Capture King Gaming, Part 6, the final portion of the walkthrough for Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. Once the game finishes, I will let the credits roll in their entirety, and over the credits I'll give some of my thoughts on this game. It won't be too long because this game is pretty old, and I've already said a lot about how I feel about the game throughout the course of this walkthrough. Be mindful there is an epilogue, and I'll have a timestamp when the credits roll if you want to skip ahead to that epilogue.
We're still working with the Russians to get the launch codes. We should have them shortly. Keep moving. Out.
Go!
Bravo 6, Sniper Team 2 is now in position. We'll give you sniper cover and recon from where we are.
Copy! Keep us posted, out!
This is Sniper Team 2. You got hostiles and light armor coming to you from the north. Suggest you get some C4 out there and find some heavy weapons.
I love this ending because it's more tense than some other games or movies or whatever where you're trying to stop the launch. This is like, no, it's the launch. You're trying to stop them from hitting, so you stop them while they're in flight. It adds an extra layer of urgency to it. Yeah, I totally died like 2 seconds from now, so that's why I did that cut. I couldn't find a more natural way to make the cut look, so it's a bit jarring. There's a lot of enemies up top with, I think, RPGs or grenades, and I got killed, so in order to keep up the illusion that I never die once during this playthrough, I did that.
Already got it covered, Chris. Cover me, I'm gonna blow the gate! Charge is set! Get back, get back! Fire in the hole! Through the gate, let's go! More B&B, set cover! So, Greeks, knock them out! Go! Keep
I'm sure you can take out these BMPs with just RPGs, but I'm impatient, so I hit it with RPG once, throw a smoke grenade, go up and do C4. The C4 way is much easier, especially on regular. On veteran it's harder because the enemy's bullets do more damage, obviously, and your healing regeneration is limited, but not limited, like you do fully get your health back, but it just takes I think, a little bit longer, or the delay is longer, I'm not sure. But being that the C4 is a quote-unquote one-hit kill, it's easier to just throw the smoke, run up, plant it, get away, and detonate.
Out! Team, give us a few seconds to cut through the vents. Cutting, stand by.
Squad, hook up!
Bravo 6, it's too high, it's close back to your position. You gotta get out of sight.
Okay, we're in.
Team 1, moving in. Team 2, heading for base security.
Team 3 is in the place.
Bravo, team. We got good news and bad news. Launch control is located southwest of your position, less than half a click away. That's where you'll need to upload the abort codes to destroy the missiles in flight.
Guys, go with the exit in the security station. Soap, Griggs and I will head for launch control.
Roger. Come on, what's the bad news?
The bad news is we're still trying to get those abort codes. Over.
The hell with it. We'll give it our best shot. Out.
Alright, let's move. Captain Price, this is 5 Delta 6. We're clearing the east wing and heading for base security, over.
Roger, Delta 6. We're right above you in the vents. Watch your fire.
Copy that, sir.
Внимание! Войска противника вошли в базу! Я повторяю, войска противника вошли в базу!
Captain Price, New Yankee 6 reporting in. We're meeting with heavy resistance in the south wing. They've locked down our access point over here, over. Roger, Yankee 6. Regroup with Team 2 and help them gain control of base security, over. Roger that, sir. We're pulling back to regroup with Team 2. Yankee 6 out. Captain Price, we're sending your team the abort codes you'll need to auto-destruct the missiles in flight. You have 15 minutes before those missiles reach the eastern seaboard, over. Copy that.
And now we work with the clock, or against the clock. This is definitely those times where you have to go with like, when do you push, when do you dig in a little bit and try to make some progress in there. Like I said, on regular it's not really that hard. You'll see me, I do okay here, but on veteran, oh my goodness, you're afraid to stick your head out because 2-3 shots before you can move back in and you're just down. There's so many times I saw those war-themed quotes that you see when you die. I kept seeing them over and over, the same ones, because I died so much.
Грозой место противника. Войска противника достигли места запуска. Отвечайте здесь. Форт много сходов. Внимание! Начат основной запуск. Двигаясь по 6-й шахте. Обеспечьте все ракетные позиции. Подача горючего отделена.
Sir, what's going on? What are they saying? They're starting a bloody countdown. Sakaya's gonna launch the remaining missiles. Keep moving.
Regardless of the difficulty you play this mission on, the shotgun is one of the best weapons to have because there's just so many enemies that using any other weapon you waste a lot of ammo. You do need something for long range for these long tunnels just to get like at least the first enemy that's shooting at you. But other than that, having a shotgun, which is still a one-hit kill no matter what, at a certain close range, no matter what difficulty you're on, is definitely good to have and just clear them out much faster. Plus the fact that the shotgun, if you're reloading, you can interrupt the reloading and shoot.
Captain Price, this is Gaz. We're taking control of base security. What's your status? Over.
Gaz, we're in position. Open the outer door to launch control.
Roger, we're on it. Stand by. Almost there. Got it. Doors coming online now. We got 10 minutes left.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Gaz, can't you make it open faster?
Negative, sir. But you can try pulling it if it makes you feel better. Or better. Cheeky bastard. What's your status? Over. Team 3 in position at the southeast side of the launch control room. Standing by. Are you at the far wall? Over. Affirmative. Preparing to breach. Soap, plant the explosives. Go. Go, go, go! Moving in. Enter the codes. We'll watch for enemy reinforcements. Stand by for confirmation. Stand by. Stand by. Bravo 6, all warheads have been confirmed destroyed in flight. We got a ton of debris, but most of it's landing in the ocean.
Sir, check the security feed. It's the can. He's taking off.
Captain Price, this is Gaz at the security station. They came in by trucks. I'm thinking we can use all of these to get the hell out of here. I'm sending you the coordinates to the vehicle depot. Roger that. We'll meet you at the vehicle depot. Out. Everyone follow me. Let's go. All teams, this is command. Recommend you exfil from the area immediately. Large numbers of hostile forces are converging on your position. Get out of there now.
We got company! Enemy reinforcements moving in!
fire up here at the vehicle depot. Where the hell are you guys?
We're coming up the lift. Stand by.
You know, sir, I wouldn't mind getting a shot at Takeev.
Yeah, well, get in line, mate. He can find us first. All right, get in the trucks. Let's go.
You heard the man. Move!
Primary exfil point has been compromised. Proceed to secondary extraction south of bridge. Enemy presence substantial.
It's just too hot, man. But room temperature? Please, a beer should be ice cold.
A lager, maybe, or a glass of water like you drink, but a pint of stout.
I'm gonna have to school y'all both when we get back stateside.
Yeah, well, either way, we're stopping in London first. And I'm buying.
Well, at least the world didn't end. Hit it.
Definitely one of the harder parts of the game, simply because obviously you're moving, they're moving, so a lot of different variables. The game doesn't have perfect bullet physics, but it does take into account the fact that you're, you know, like I said, in a moving vehicle, and so are they. So you aim, for the most part, that's why I don't aim too much like scope. I go back and forth between scope and hip fire, because aiming precisely in this situation doesn't really help, because you're usually gonna, unless you're leading them and you know how to do it properly, you're just gonna be missing a lot.
Hostile with an RPG! Take him down! That's the kill!
Shoot that truck! Another RPG on that truck! Truck, closing fast! Open fire on that truck! They're gonna fire an RPG! Take them out! Success! High! Pacific up high! Pick up an RPG and fire on that line! Hind at 9 o'clock! Hang on! Pick up an RPG and fire on that line! Hind, 12 o'clock! The Hind's buggered off! Must have run out of ammo! Good enough for me! Yeah, no kidding! Oh shit, he's about to take out that bridge! Stop the bloody truck!
The bridge isn't gonna hold! Move, move, move!
It's about to collapse! Get your ass out of there! Fight right! Keep on fire! We are under heavy attack on the highway bridge! off the gunship support! Over!
Working on it, Bravo 5. Loyalist forces in the area may be able to assist, but we cannot confirm at this time. Base played out.
Useless wanker! Yeah, give me a sit rep on those helicopters! Captain Price! We're on our own, sir!
Bravo team, this is Sergeant Kamaros. I understand you and your men could use some help.
It's bloody good to hear from you, mate!
Stand by. We are almost there. ETA 3 minutes. Kamaros out.
The tank is about to blow! Move! Thierry the sheet! You are going to be alright, my friend. Мы нашли здесь одного оставшегося в живых! Заберите его отсюда! Быстро, давай! Мы должны доставить его в госпиталь немедленно!
The Russian government released a statement today confirming a series of nuclear missile tests in central Russia. Although world leaders were quick to denounce the action, Russian officials maintain that the missile tests fell well within established UN protocols. No comment was received from the ultra-nationalist party, where rumors of a possible leadership struggle have just begun to surface. In other news, the search for a ship lost in the Bering Strait due to a major storm has been called off.
Hot off the heels of Call of Duty 2, the Infinity War team has been developing Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. We're making a more sophisticated, deeper Call of Duty experience. Variety is the next big thing for us. We're going deep, and we're going hard.
The weak man may be careful not to soil himself in places.
Okay, and that's it for the campaign for Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. What can I say about this game that hasn't been said already in the past 12, 13 years almost since it released? Personally, it was one of my first-person shooters that I experienced. I got into gaming a later than some of my friends, but I got it on the GameCube, Xbox, PS2 era, and then I was getting mostly action adventure titles. Once I got the 360, that's when I started to get shooters. And the first one I got was Gears of War. Then the year after, that's when I started getting FPS like Halo 3 and Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And my friends and I sunk hours, days worth of hours, if not weeks worth of hours into the multiplayer. The single player itself is good. It's like a Hollywood movie, just set piece, set piece, set piece. And some will criticize that it doesn't innovate really too much. It just refines, but I think that's a good thing sometimes. Sometimes you have to kind of, it isn't really stripped down, but you get back to basics and you do them well. So you don't have to always innovate if you just do what you do properly and you do it very well, which is why Modern Warfare was such a big success. The story, the character you might not really connect with, the character you play as, they're more of an avatar than anything else. They don't have a personality. One, because they don't talk, and two, because we don't really learn too much about either of them, Paul Jackson or Soap McTavish. We more see them through the eyes of everybody else, so we connect more with Captain Price, with Gaz, to a little bit Vasquez, and definitely more with Griggs. But it was very fun to travel to a few different locations, a little bit varied, and have a few different missions, especially with the Death from Above, Shock and Awe. Those really broke up what could have been repetitive mission structure. That I enjoyed that a lot. Having a variety of modern weapons was fun to use, and it was just exciting. The story was basic enough, but it kept you excited because it gave you clear-cut villains and an objective. And then seeing Al-Assad execute someone so early in the story, you're like, okay, this guy I'm going after. Then you find out, okay, he's being used by this guy, I'm going after him. We have all gillied up, which once again is one of the best missions in a video game, and definitely in an FPS to ever happen. And you get the background on Zakhaev a little bit, you see what he's done. He's profited off of the suffering of people, and you're like, okay, Al-Assad's done, now we're gonna go after this guy. This guy is the ultimate baddie in this game. And it comes to a nice conclusion near the end, and something does, which I think Modern Warfare 2 does, I'm not sure if Modern Warfare 3 did. You finish him in Last Stand, and Last Stand was a big thing for Call of Duty Modern Warfare, where you got a perk even in multiplayer where if you go down, if you're shot, you immediately go to what's called Last Stand, where you're kind of on your back and you can, use your pistol to maybe get a few more kills. And that's what happens in the story. So it introduces that perk at the end of the story, the same thing where Modern Warfare 2 does that with a throwing knife. And it was really just a nice way to cap off everything, and it leaves it on a bit of a cliffhanger because we have Captain Price possibly died. Your character, I mean, he looks like he's okay, but who knows? He went through hell, and most of your comrades were executed right at the end. So, yeah, objective complete. You stopped the missiles and you got Zakhaev, but it came at a heavy cost. And I love the final touch at the end where you get the two news broadcasts, which basically just wash over everything you did. So all that your character sacrificed and the people around him sacrificed, and it's not even properly acknowledged because it's just written off as, oh, this ship went missing and this was a missile test. Unsung heroes. So that's really all I have to say about this game. You can continue to watch or skip ahead to the epilogue. But thanks for watching. This is Micah from Catcher King Gaming saying, please show some class, comment, like, and share, subscribe. Until next time.
We're going deep, and we're going hard.
Surely you can't be serious.
I'm serious. And don't call me Shirley.
I love that. And yes, I do know that's from the movie Airplane. Don't question my knowledge of classic lines. I love that movie and I watch it a lot of times.
Weapons free. Tango down in Section 1 Alpha.
As far as I can tell, this epilogue really doesn't have any ties to the main story, but I'm not sure. I never actually looked it up. But just from the little bit that we do, I don't notice or hear anything that ties into this being related in any way. But it's still appreciated. This is a different experience.
X-ray down. Target neutralized. We got a whole breach! Get down! Get down! Hostile neutralized. Stairway clear. Multiple contacts. Target neutralized.
I feel like this epilogue is the reason why so many people use the MP5 in the multiplayer, just because they got to use it right here. And I'm like, oh, this gun's amazing. Then you find out it's very good in the multiplayer as well.
Hostile neutralized. Tango down. Move up. Hostile neutralized. Target neutralized. Keep moving. Now would you fire up here? We're looking for a civilian.
One shot, one kill.
Someone's on the bomb. We don't have much time. We've got to go up now. Roger that. Prepare to breach.
And that unexpected treat was Mile High Club epilogue. And that concludes the Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered walkthrough. Thanks for watching. Once again, this is Micah from Capture King Gaming saying, please show some class, comment, like, and share, subscribe.
You